quite respectfully, but quite loudly, disagree. This is our country, and if our elected leaders in Washington, and in Sacramento, and in downtown Los Angeles don't start listening to we the people, that bailouts, big government, and pseudo-stimulus are not what we want, then they, the politicians, need to start packing. 2010 is just around the corner, and our vote will be louder than we are today. Around the country, from Tampa to Pittsburgh to Lansing to Nashville, Austin, Philadelphia, and a huge rally in D.C., and many other cities, we the people, quite respectfully, but quite loudly, disagree. Through Facebook, through Twitter, Craigslist, email, phone calls, and this here Tea Party. The silent majority is no longer silent. This is our country, and our elected leaders need to know you run it our way, or you go home. It is with this feeling, it's unbelievable to see you all, the feeling of gratitude that we have, not only myself, but the organizers of this event when you meet later, that we say, welcome, we're in it together, you are not alone, and let's get this party started. Let's hear it!
I'm a lawyer, and I know that usually brings boos from the crowd when I talk to freedom people, but actually it's kind of nice to be a lawyer because I can give legal advice. I'm going to give you a little free legal advice. You don't even have to pay for this. A free legal opinion about what's going on in Washington, D.C. and Wall Street. My free legal opinion for you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. We are watching and we are living today the biggest criminal, fraud, theft, plunder scam that has ever existed in all of history. That is what is going on in Washington, D.C. and Wall Street today. And we're here today to be among the people that put a stop to this nonsense. There is no legitimacy to what these criminals in Washington, D.C. and Wall Street are doing. They are acting far outside of the constitutional limited government framework of our founders. They are operating outside of the parameters of our legitimate government, the constitutional government of Jefferson and the founders. These people are anarchists, and the things that they are doing have no legitimacy. Simply because Democrats and Republicans alike, George Bush and Barack Obama alike, and Congress, rotten Congress, Democrat or Republican, it makes no difference. Just because they've been doing it for many years, and they've been doing it on a bipartisan basis, that means nothing. That does not make it right. That does not make it legitimate. This is my legal opinion for you. The good news, ladies and gentlemen, is this. This is a time for tremendous optimism. Tremendous optimism. There is every reason for optimism in the times we live in. And let me tell you why. I can say that with complete confidence for a very simple reason. Because these people are finished.
Yeah!
Of debt money and false phony money created out of thin air is over. They have run their course. They are dead. They're not just dying, they are already dead. You know what happens when you take a big rifle, a big high-powered rifle with a gigantic exploding bullet and shoot a dinosaur right in the heart? Guess what would happen to that dinosaur? The dinosaur's fingers and hands would continue to move for about 15 minutes. And the dinosaur's little pea brain wouldn't learn that he's already dead for about 15 minutes, even though his heart has long since exploded. And the times we're living right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that 15 minutes between the time that their rotten, corrupt system of phony money and bailouts and handouts to their cronies and friends and bailouts of these bank criminals, it's the time when that is still going on, but they are already dead. There's no hope for recovery for these people. They're finished. So that's the good news, and when the time comes, and it's coming real soon, in a period of only a few months, you know what's going to happen? When we stand up, they will stand down. They're like cockroaches in a kitchen. And when we stand up, they're going to scurry away when we turn the lights on.
Williams. Give him a hand.
But that's okay. It's a great cause. And I just want to say, you know, this has been a crazy past month, right? Crazy past month. You know, I can remember when we used to have a constitution.
Yeah.
You know, I can remember when the leading comedians in this country were, in America, were the Marx Brothers. Now the leading leader of America is the Marxist Brothers. It is no joke, and I'm so proud to see everybody out here, and I'm really pleased to join you all. And you know, it's bad enough for us, but their hands are deeply in our children's pockets, and this has got to come to an end. So thank you for letting me come and surprising me like this.
Also, I'm just making her a hand because that joke is going to get repeated everywhere across the country, and you can say you saw it here first, and you can say that I can tell you saw it delicious. Research done.
For the mistakes of
$500,000 for oyster hatchery.
Obama, you're going to make protesting into a growth industry.
Keynesian stimulus in the form of debt doesn't work.
$360,000 to purchase, install, and maintain rain gauges.
End the spending madness.
And money!
End porculats now.
$1.6 million for citizen-driven environmental protection.
On call 2012!
Campaign for liberty.
$8 billion for high-speed rail.
Give my kids
Salt marsh mouse study in San Francisco.
You can't reward failure and punish success. Yeah! There you go.
Because I have the foresight to wrench.
Break the matrix. There you go.
Stop rewarding incompetence.
Yeah.
For God and country.
Yeah!
No one's bailing out my student loan.
That's right!
And the wasteful military budget. For individual rights and freedom from government.
Send these criminals to jail.
Are you listening, Mr. President?
No cap and trade!
Are you listening, Governor Schwarzenegger?
Yeah!
Wake up, America. We're tired of getting screwed.
Yeah! This too, sir.
They notice socialism.
Capitalism rocks.
Capitalism rocks. Well said, sir.
And the Bush-Obama bailout.
Yeah! Give me liberty or give me death.
We've done this before in the world. It doesn't work.
Bail out the Constitution.
Legalize the Constitution.
Remember, that money is our money, the taxpayers. Yeah! There you go.
Monopoly money.
Quit spending us into oblivion.
There you go. Not bailout.
Don't tax me, bro!
A man can't ride you unless your back is bent. Martin Luther King Jr.
Here, this has been a very short demonstration, but a very pivotal demonstration because there were Ronald Reagan fans out here, there were Republicans, people that were out here today, they're not activists, okay? So what that means is that the people are waking up, the truth is getting out, and people that are not normally prone to getting out on the streets and doing activism stuff are getting out here, and because they realize that the government is stealing from their children, from their grandchildren, they want want to leave a better legacy than what the government is forcing them to leave for their kids. So this is really an amazing day, and there is a genuine uprising happening around the country right now, in Chicago and Washington, D.C., and in other places, and people are taking it to the streets. So this is the start of something big. I do believe that. And all of us that worked to set the stage for this kind of activity over the last 2-3 years and longer, we have a reason to be proud today. The Federal Reserve represents the worst that's in each and every one of us. Okay, that's why we need to confront it.
Has a bill to abolish the Federal Reserve and restore a sound money system with silver and gold, precious metals, back in your You sound intelligent. You know about what they're called.
Sure, I know that. Okay, terrific.
There you go.
Thank you. I know that. There you go. Okay. So
You ready?
I'll see you later. Michael, we connect. Oh, that was...